Dear students, welcome to physics class, and the topic that we are going to discuss today is work. Okay, so dear children, you might have heard this word work many times, and what we generally use in our daily routine time, the word work is not similar in science that we take. Generally, if I say that okay, I am teaching the students right from the morning and I am doing a lot of work, okay, and now I am tired. So if we see in terms of physics or in terms of science, in that case no work will be considered. Okay, so for considering work in science, we have two factors on which this work depends. Okay, so in science, for work we have two factors. Work that depends on number one, force, okay, and it depends on displacement. So if we want to define work done, then we will say that when applied force causes the displacement of the object, the work is said to be done. So whenever we are considering work done, it means that force should be there and displacement should be there. Only then we will say that work has been done. Now suppose if I start pushing this board right from the morning, okay, and if it doesn't move, throughout the day I am pushing it and my board is not moving, means in this case this displacement of the board is 0, although I am applying force but displacement is 0. In this case then I will say that no work has been done, because see, in this case what will be my equation now? So it is force into my displacement, or the displacement of the object, okay, which I was causing, that was 0. So force into displacement means force into 0, it will be 0. In that case no work will be done. So displacement of the object is one of the most important factor for finding out the work. The second thing is it also depends on the force applied. If we are not applying force, then we are not doing any work. Like suppose if any chalk, okay, so see, this is the chalk. I am giving you example. This is a chalk which I am holding at a height from the ground, and if I release it, okay, if I release it right from here, so this chalk moves downwards, but the chalk is moving downwards due to the force of gravity and I am not applying any force. So in this example, my work will again be 0, because this time, okay, displacement of the chalk was there but my applied force was 0. So again my work done was 0. Okay, so for finding out work, or for calculating this work done, we need both the terms, that is force as well as displacement. As I have discussed in this second example, although there is the movement of the chalk, but this movement of the chalk is because of the gravitational force of earth. So here your work is being done by the earth and not by me. Okay, so just to find out work done, we need both force and displacement. Now the formula for work done, it will be force into displacement. This is the formula for work done. If you want to discuss the units, or if you want to find out the units, so the work done will be equal to, the unit will be equal to, the unit of force is Newton and unit of displacement is meter. So Newton into meter means Newton meter. Okay, and SI unit is joule. Okay, so work done, general we say that Newton meter is the unit, and SI unit we consider it joule, because we relate work done with energy, because energy is the capacity to do work. So somewhere energy and work done, they are interrelated. So SI unit for energy is joule. So similarly, SI unit for work done is also joule. And how we will define 1 joule? Okay, so 1 joule will be the work done when 1 Newton force is applied and it causes the displacement of object by 1 meter. Okay, so how, again I am repeating how we will define 1 joule of work. 1 joule of work is said to be done when 1 Newton force displaces any object by 1 meter. Okay, now see children, now we have different types of works like positive, negative or work done zero. These are the situations where we have positive work, where we have negative work and where we have zero work. Okay, so see children, the first one I am taking is when we will say that work done is positive. So positive work done. The work is said to be positive if force and displacement both are in the same direction. Suppose this is my any object A. If force is applied in this direction and displacement is also in this direction, then force and displacement, since they are in the same direction, then in that case you will consider work done to be positive. Okay, very simple example is there, like suppose if book is lying on a table and you push it and book starts moving in the direction of your applied force, your work done will be considered as positive. Okay, the second thing is, the second type of work is negative work. So work done is said to be negative if your force and displacement, they are in the opposite direction. When force and displacement, if they are in opposite direction, then we will consider work done to be negative. Examples like during swimming, when a person swims, he pushes the water in the backward direction and his body moves in the forward direction. Okay, so whenever a swimmer is there, suppose swimmer is swimming in this direction, then his displacement, the direction of displacement is in this direction, but he will push the water in backward direction. So here applied force is in this direction and displacement is in this direction. So force and displacement, they are in opposite direction. So the work done by that swimmer will be considered as negative. One more example I want to give you, like the work done by friction is always negative, because see, if suppose this is any box that we want to slide over a surface. So when we apply force in this direction, definitely friction always acts in the backward direction. Okay, so this is force of friction, this is displacement. Suppose if we want to move the object in this direction, so this is my displacement and this is the friction of the object between this object and the surface. So this is the displacement of the object, this is the frictional force, means force is in this direction and displacement in this direction. So both force and displacement, since they are opposite to each other, so here work done by force of friction will be considered as negative. But if, see, here in the same example I am telling you, if my capital F is my force, so the work done by me will be taken as positive, while the work done by force of friction will be taken as negative. So this is when, these are the situations when we consider work done as positive, here we will consider it as negative. Okay, and the third one is when we are going to discuss, when we are getting the work done to be zero. Okay, so two cases I told you earlier also, that when we will say that work done is zero. So if, because we know that work done is the multiplication of force and displacement. So if force is 0, work done will be 0. If displacement of the object is 0, work done will be 0. Means if any one or both the quantities they are 0, then work done will be 0. And one more situation is there when, suppose this is the object, okay, and this is the direction of displacement and we are applying force in this direction. So work done by me, suppose this is the direction of displacement, this is the work done by me, this is the force applied by me. So since whenever force and displacement both are in opposite direction, both are in perpendicular direction, then work done will be considered as 0. If force and displacement, they are perpendicular to each other, work done will be considered to be 0. Okay, example I am giving you. Suppose if we consider a horizontal smooth surface, okay, and this is any object lying over here, and okay, and we are moving it in this direction, so this is the direction of displacement, okay, and the force applied by gravity of earth, okay, so that will always be act in the downward direction, okay. So see, in this situation, force and displacement, they are perpendicular to each other. Here this is the displacement of the object, this is the gravitational force, so work done by gravity in this situation, it will be 0. Okay, so these are the cases where we consider work done to be positive, negative or 0. So I hope whatever we discussed today, this topic is clear to you. In the next video, we will discuss the next topic. Thank you and have a nice day.